welcome to your full body workout for the week. We are doing a 30-minute unilateral workout today. So we're gonna focus on one side of the body. We'll do 5 moves on that side, and then we'll repeat same moves just on the other side, and then move on same format throughout. We'll get started with a nice easy warm-up. If you don't have dumbbells already, grab a good mix, have them close by. It will be full body, so I have 3 sets close to me and my mat water top if you want it. We'll get going. Find a wide stance. Side lunge in side to side, right hand to left foot, side to side at your pace. Abs in, spine long, hinging forward. Point the toes forward, get low in those legs. Good, keep it going, a few more here. And then bring it up tall, bring the feet in a little bit closer about hip width, take some arm circles back. Just loosening the shoulders, big as you like. Reverse it, same thing. And we'll take some basic squats. Keep the feet hip width. Down in that squat, drive through the heels to stand. Again, going at your pace. Good, toes are light, chest is up. Check the knees over the ankles. Belly pulled in, the core is engaged. Good, a few more here. Next time down, drop it and hold it, stay in that squat, breathe. Shift any weight out of your toes. Push the hips back a little further, lift your chest. Pull the belly in, you got it. Holding here for 10 more seconds. Are you as low as you can be? If you're not, get there for the last 5. We're gonna take it down to a plank in 3, 2, 1. Plant the hands, step back, high plank. Hold it here, breathe. Check that form, shoulders are over wrists, spread the fingers wide, push into your palms. Lift yourself up away from that mat. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Sink into that foot, feel the stretch through the hips. Right arm reaches high, opening the chest, stretch the fingers to the ceiling. Hand step plants down, step that foot back. We're gonna take 5 push-ups. Drop the knees if you need. It's just a warm-up, 5 at your pace. Go for it. Knees or toes. After the 5, your left foot's gonna come outside of your left hand. Plant that heel, sink into that hip stretch. Sure you have a good amount of weight in that front foot. Hold it here still. And now we'll open up with that left arm reaching to the ceiling. Big stretch up. Plant it back down, another 5 push-ups, knees or toes, go for it. After your 5, you find a down dog. Push the hips high up and back. Try to push the heels towards the floor much as you can. Shake out the head, relax the neck. Just feel a good stretch here. And then walk your hands back to your feet, roll it up, have space to step forward, forward lunges, right foot and left, just alternate here. Again, at your pace, take your time, get low in those lunges. So every move will be a minute here. We'll get started working on the right side of the body. 5 moves. And then we'll move on to the left. Even out the legs. Open the chest wide, arms out to the sides. Forward and round. Very first move, we have a whole lot going on. You're gonna hold the dumbbell in your right hand. Medium heavy, I have a 20. Space to step left, we're not going yet, just watch. You're gonna do a side lunge with the toes forward. That right hand comes to that left foot. You want that little twist through those obliques. You're gonna clean it. As you step, feet hip width, catch it. Drop into your squat. Exhale, press up. Faster looks like this. Side lunge, clean step in, drop squat, exhale, press. All right, we got it. Get a dumbbell that's gonna work for you. We're here for a minute. Space to step left, 3, 2, 1. Big side lunge, dumbbell to foot, clean it, step in, hip width, squat, drop, exhale, press. Your pace. You have a minute, keep it going. exit on that press. Step out to that lunge, step into that squat, drop it before you press it. As you stand out of that squat, that's when you push that dumbbell up overhead. Using the leg strength to power that arm up. And then make sure in that press, you're not leaning. Get those shoulders level, strong in those obliques to hold you upright. As we work one side of the body, it requires a little more core stabilization, especially through those obliques. Stay strong, you have 10 more seconds. We have a deadlift next. So a little simpler. We'll want another dumbbell when we get there. 3, 2, 1. So grab 2 weights. Your right foot's forward. Your left foot's behind just the ball of that foot. Load that right leg. Draw your belly in, lengthen your spine. Hinge forward, stand tall. 1 minute here, join in. So just isolating that right leg in your deadlift for 1 minute. Ball of that left foot, so there's more weight in that right leg. Hips back, hips forward. Just think of your deadlift, exact same motion. Arms hang heavy, belly pulled in, spine is long. Looking forward as you lower. Steady breath, halfway, keep it up. More weight in that right leg again. Make sure that knee is soft so that you're not locking at the joint. You have 20 more seconds here. Take your time. Big range of motion on these deadlifts, but smooth and controlled. In 10, you're gonna set 1 dumbbell down. Stay heavy if you can. Next move, still legs. We're gonna do a squat and a curtsy lunge. 1 dumbbell down. One you have stays in your right hand. You're gonna rack it up at your shoulder. Feet hip width, you're gonna squat, pop up, curtsy, back to that squat. 3, 2, 1, join in, drop squat, pop up, curtsy lunge, step out. Your pace, keep it going. Working nice and controlled. Feet hip width, toes forward on that squat. Shoulders level, you're not leaning. Left knee, drop into the floor on those curtsy lunges. Strong in that core. Keep rocking that dumbbell right at your right shoulder. Woo. Good guys, so this is move 3 of 5. Our next 2, last 2 in this walk will be down on the mat. Toes light in that squat, chest up, getting low as you can. Just 10 more seconds. Move 4, we do a plank row just on that right, and then last one's gonna be a push-up. 3, 2, 1, great job guys. Bring it on down. So you need a dumbbell for your plank row. If the plank is too much, you can go knees, I'll show you the option, or you can just stay up and do a narrow row like so. I'm gonna grab another dumbbell to prop myself up. You don't have to, but it's an option if you want it. So if you're propping, put that hand flat on that dumbbell. If you're not, that hand is on the mat right under your chest. If you're going plank, feet are really wide. Pull your abs in, hips lock in place. You're gonna row that right arm next to your ribs in 3, 2, 1. You're here for a minute, working the back. Drive that elbow high, squeeze at the top, control it down. Check. That right hip never rotates up. Your hips are square, you're squeezing in. Dropping to the knees, keeping those hips forward, keeping that row going. Anytime you need, you're 20 seconds in, you have 40 to go. Stay with it. So you know your options, toes, knees, or standing. Focus on that row, most important, without compromising that plank form. Drive high, squeeze at the top, control it down. Make sure you aren't dropping that weight to the floor. Left hand, wrist is right under the shoulder. Make sure it doesn't start to stretch out in front of you. Strong and steady, stay with it. Just 10 to go. 3, 2, 1. Great job, guys. Weights out of your way. Push-ups, last one. Again, knees or toes. Split stance. So from your push-up, you're gonna take that right hand out in front. Left is still under your shoulders. So just go ahead and set up in your normal push-up. And then once you're there, walk that right hand out a bit. It stays there. 1 minute. Here we go, down and up. So that right hand forward, you're feeling more work in that left side actually here. Drop to the knees if and when you need. Full range of motion on that push-up. Hovering the floor and then power into those palms. Sends you back to the top. Last move this block, stay with it. Inhale down, exhale up, use the breath, keep it going. Good work, guys, you got it. 20 more seconds. Focus on that for your last 10. Abs in, strong core. Body moves in a straight line. 3, 2, 1. All right, great job. Quick shake out. You know it's coming. We repeat. Just everything to the other side. Side lunge, pull, squat and press. Are we good? Put the dumbbell in your left hand. Have space to step right. We go in 5. All right, one more time through these and then we move on. Big step, side lunge, here we go. Clean it to the shoulder, dropping that squat, feet hip width. Big press up, no leaning, keep it going. Lifting heavy enough you're feeling challenged. A lot of power moves here. Just try to go heavy if you can. Know that if you need, you can always start heavy, and then as you need to, go lighter. Make sure you're challenging yourself, pushing yourself, lifting heavy. Low in that squat, strong press to the top, past halfway. Great work, stay with it. Just 10 more seconds, we go deadlift next. 3, 2, 1. 2 dumbbells, heavy if you can. That left foot will be forward. Ball of the right foot behind you, just slightly. Soften the left knee, pull your belly in, hinge forward, here we go. All in the hips, you push them back, you push them forward. Arms are heavy. Try to relax the shoulders. Smooth rep, big range of motion. Any weight in those left toes, try to take it out. You guys are doing great, keep it up. Back is flat, belly in, looking forward. Just 20 more seconds. Squat and a curtsy lunge on our move 3. Three, nope, 8, sorry, I lied there. Almost there, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. Set one down. Keep the other one in your left hand, rack it up at your shoulders. Hip width squat, step into a curtsy. We start together. 3, 2, 1. Dropping your squat. Right crosses behind into your curtsy. At your pace, keep it going. So with that weight being racked at your left shoulder, hopefully on that squat you're feeling a little more strain, a little more work through the right oblique. To keep that chest lifted, to keep that form strong. Toes light in the squat, low in that curtsy lunge. Just 20 more seconds here. And then we finish this walk with the plank row and then the push-up. 10 to go. Stay strong. Last 3, 2, 1. Great job, guys. Bring it down. Let's move a little quicker into that plank row this time. Now that you know what's coming, pick your option, knees, toes, or standing. Right hand under the chest, you row the left. In 3, 2, 1. Lock your hips in place. You're squeezing your abs as tight as you can so nothing moves but that arm that's rowing. Can you find the stillness through the rest of the body? Good work, guys. Keep that form going, staying strong. You're halfway there. So this is a great back one in that narrow row. And as much as I'm feeling my back, I'm always feeling my core more because you need to squeeze so much to stabilize. I hope you're feeling that same thing. Super strong, hips lock in place. Nothing moves with that arm. 10 more seconds. Have the elbow high squeeze at the top. You have 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Weights out of your way. That left hand's gonna come forward. Right hand is still in line with that shoulder. Minute of push-ups, knees or toes. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, guys. Make sure that left hand's out in front. Feeling a little more load, a little more work in that right side. Still pushing into those palms to power yourself to the top. Body moves in a straight line from your toes or from your knees. Great job, stay with it. Halfway. When you're done with block 1, you're gonna get a break. Then we'll move on to something new. 20 more seconds. Inhale down, exhale, press, pout, press up. There we go. Use the breath. You got it. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. We are there. Water shake out. Awesome job, guys. All right, next block. If you're going pretty heavy there, you're probably gonna wanna move to a lighter set. I'm gonna go to 15s and 12s for most of the moves here to give you an idea of what's coming. First one dumbbell, hammer curl. You're gonna curl that right as you step the left back, reverse lunge, come back in, go again. That's all we're doing. So if you're ready, get a dumbbell for that curl, put it in your right hand next to your side, get that left leg ready for a reverse lunge. We go in 3, 2, 1, step back, curl up, release back to your start. So arm, leg are moving together. Always coming back to that start. Find the pause before your next rep. Steady breath. Good form. Back knee drops to the floor. Your shoulders are back. Your chest is up. There's no leaning. Elbow in close to the ribs on that curl. One end of dumbbell up to your shoulder. And release. You're halfway there. Good. In 15. Rest of the moves we're on the mat for. 3, 2, 1. Good. Set that down. Just body weight on this next one. You're going to lay on your left side with our right hand planted to the mat. So lay on your left, right hand, plant it down. I like to take my left arm up, hold on to my right shoulder just to get that arm out of the way. Spread the fingers wide, push into that palm, make sure the elbow points to your toes. You're gonna push in your palm, lift yourself up, lower it down. You're working the tricep. In 3, 2, 1. Give it a try. Push into that palm, lift yourself up, squeeze at the top, soft on that lower down. Elbow needs to point back to the toes to help isolate that tricep. Now I feel like I can't lift myself up. Bring that hand a little closer up to your face. Then you won't have quite as much body weight to lift. If you're not feeling it enough, bring that hand lower, closer to your stomach, and then you have a little more load to work with. Take your time. Make sure you're feeling all the work in that right tricep. Press up, control down. You got it. Less than 10. We're gonna go chest fly next. You're just gonna fly the right side. 3, 2, 1. So dumbbell for a chest fly. If you wanna grab 2 dumbbells, the other one's just gonna hold up. You kind of use it as a counterbalance so you're not falling as you're opening in that chest fly. So I have 2 dumbbells with me. On your back, abs in, push your low back to the mat. Arms are up, soft bend in that right elbow. That left arm's just gonna stay in place. You're gonna open, you're gonna close, just like your chest fly, join in. So your core needs to be super strong so that those hips don't move and the shoulders don't move as you open. Since you're only opening to one side, tendency is you wanna roll open with it. Lock in, everything in place. Just let that arm open up. Chest squeezes to lift back to center. Again, you're just staying on that right side. Steady breath, strong in that core, feeling a little extra work through the left side oblique. Halfway, you got it. Move 3 out of 5 on our second block here. Belly pulled in, low back, push it to the mat. Don't let it lift up. Good, just 10 to go. Sit-up press is coming next in 3, 2, 1. Good work, guys. So we're gonna set it up. I used a 15 for my fly. I am dropping to a 12 here. This move is harder than it looks. So just to give you fair warning, you're gonna start like a chest press. You press as you sit up. Arm is straight at the top. Right next to your ear is your bicep. As you lower, you roll back down to the mat. So it's not really a chest press weight because as you're sitting up, that press gets harder and heavier. Grab a weight that works for you. Make sure it's in that right hand. Belly pulled in. We go in 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. Exhale, press. Make sure the arm is extended to the ceiling. Bicep by your ear and roll it back down. 1 minute here. Keep it up. Exhale up, inhale, lower, take your time. If you need to modify anything, please do. Stay on that right side for the minute. Stretch it all the way to the ceiling at the top. Make sure it's not going at a diagonal, right to the ceiling. Spine rolls off the mat, rolls back on. No pain in the low back. Good, we have 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. All right, how we doing? 1 to go, and then we hit the other side. I'm going back to my 15. You have a plank row, rotate and press. Feet wide, left hand under your chest, dumbbell in the right. You're gonna start just like you did in that plank row, but you're gonna want lighter. You're gonna pull up. From there, you're gonna rotate, press it up, shoulder, wrist, side body stacked. Come back down, come back to the mat. Take your time. Make sure the arm is slightly forward, if not stacked. Don't let it fall behind. That's gonna pull that shoulder. Are we good? We go in 5. If you want to do this on your knees, or you're just gonna lift that right knee as the arm goes up, left can stay down. We're in, here we go. Row it, rotate, press, come back down. Please take your time. If you need to start lighter, do that. Once you get the feel of it, think you can go heavier, go for it. Knees or toes. Remember, if you're on your knees, that right one can lift as you press up. Left stays down. Smooth and steady, take your time. When you row, nothing rotates, then you rotate and press. So keep those hips square in the start of the move on that row. Less than 20, few more reps. Stay strong. 3, 2, 1. Actually, we're good. All right, awesome job, guys. Quick shake out if you want water. All that fun to the other side coming next. We'll start with the reverse lunge and the curl. All right, last challenging round. Everything else is some core to finish up. So make it through this, we'll be good to go. Dumbbell in the left, right foot steps back. Hammer curl with your reverse lunge. We go in 3. Get ready, 2, 1, step back, curl, step in, release. All right, now you know it's coming, you know what dumbbells to use. We're just working the other side. Focus on the form, work at your pace. If anything didn't work for you, make sure you modify just how you need. Shoulders back, chest up, back knee to the floor. Halfway there. Great job, guys. Less than 10. Go to that lying tricep next. 3, 2, 1. Good, come on down. You're gonna lay on your right side this time. That left palm plants. Get the right arm out of your way. Spread the fingers wide, point the elbow to your toes. Push into that palm, lift yourself up. Here we go. 1 minute. Once you get going, you can adjust that hand however you need. So you have the appropriate amount of work for you and your tricep. Drive into that palm, power yourself up. Make sure you aren't trying to push off of that right shoulder at all. All the work, all that power, push into that palm. Exhale up, inhale, lower. You're halfway there. Control on that lower down. Make sure you aren't just dropping. Just 10 more seconds, and then we'll get ready for our chest fly. 3, 2, 1. Good work, guys. All right, so 1 dumbbell or 2 if you want to hold the other one right above you. Feet to the floor. Pull the belly in, push the low back to the mat. Arms are up, elbows are soft. Just that left arm opens up. Squeeze it back in. 1 minute. We're in. Join in. Hips locked in place. Shoulders locked in place. No rotating open. Use the core to hold you here. And think about working that left chest. Open wide. Squeeze it to close. Tiny pelvic tuck. That low back pushes down the entire time. Don't let it lift. Breath is steady. You got it. 20 more seconds. The dumbbell in that right hand, it's locked right in place, right above your chest. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Sit up, weights aside. Sit up with that press, dumbbell in your left hand. Pick what weights that's gonna work for you. Set up like your chest press. As you roll, arm goes up. 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top, check your alignment, roll it back down. Exhale up, inhale lower, you got it. Stretch it to the ceiling, sit all the way up. Pull your belly in, think about lengthening your spine when you're there. Halfway, great job, guys. Four of 5 moves here. Stay strong, you can do it. 10 to go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Set that down. Last one, plank row press. Dumbbell goes in that left hand. Right hand is right under your chest, on your knees, or wide stance on your feet. Last one, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Take your time to start. Row, rotate, press. Everything comes back down. Keeping those hips square in that row, and then you rotate and press together. Arm stretches straight to the ceiling on that press. Try to make sure you're stacked, or that arm is slightly in front of you. Don't let it go behind. You're halfway there. Few more reps. You got it. 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, great work. Set that weight aside, grab some water, shake out. All right, we have a side plank, a leg drop, and a bridge. 3 moves on the right, 30 seconds each. We'll do them on the left, and then you are done. So let's start with that side plank with the right forearm down. 30-second plank hold, all we're doing on that right side. I'll give you about 5 seconds to set up. Feet split, feet stacked, bottom knee down, whatever you need. Shoulder, elbow alignment. 3, 2, 1, hips high, up and hold it. So everything is stacked with the feet being optional. Relax the hands, no fists. Think about lifting your hips up. Try to get light out of that right shoulder. Try not to sink down. 10 seconds, you're gonna be on your back. And pull that right foot in for a single leg bridge. 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, lay on your back. Take your left leg to the ceiling. Bring that right heel in towards your glute. Get your quads in line, arms out of the way. Push up, hold your bridge. We're in, it's a 30-second hold. Quads in line, this leg isn't up, it's not down. Even out, push the hips up, push into that right heel. Relax your right toes. Make sure you aren't pushing into the arms to help out. All that right leg working, hips a little higher. You have 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. Single leg drop on the right in 3, 2, 1. Hips down, legs up. Right leg down and up. Join in 30 seconds. If you want more of a challenge, that left leg is gonna hold down instead of at the top. So you make that decision, but just the right leg moves. Shoulders relaxed, abs in, low back on the mat. Feet are flexed, legs straight as you can get them. Just 5 seconds. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Flip it on over. Side plank on that left. Last 3 moves. Shoulder, elbow stacked. Up in 3, 2, 1. Think about pushing that right hip up to the ceiling. Reach those fingers high. Take the weight out of that left shoulder. Reach up. Bottom knee can be down, feet can be split. Modify how you need. Stay strong, you got it. 10 to go. Bridge hold coming next. 3, 2, 1. Gently lower. Bring that left heel in towards your glute. Take that right leg up. Quads in line. Hips high. Hold it. Pushing into that left heel. Firing up the back of that left leg. Breathe here. Less than a minute left to work. Stay strong. 10 more seconds here. We'll have that leg drop to finish. Left leg drops. The right leg, you hold it up or you hold it low, but it stays in place. Hips down, legs up, straight as you can, feet flex. Start to lower and lift your left leg. And then if once you're there, you want more of a challenge, drop that right leg, but lock it in. Belly in, low back pushing to the mat. Relax the shoulders and neck. Head can lift if that's more comfortable for you. Final 10 seconds to work. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Great work, guys. Pull the knees into your chest. Roll gently on that low back. All right, and make your way up to a seat. And all the way up. Arms wide. Big stretch up overhead. Take a breath in. Big exhale out. Awesome job, guys. Hope everyone had a good workout. Full body, so make sure you take a good stretch of everything. Get plenty of water. Have a great day, and we'll see you on the next workout.